Welcome everybody, this is Nightsaber Z42, and here we are with episode 11 of Shovel Knight. It's almost to an end, and don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep on playing as I talk. Actually, something kind of happened to the audio for this one, or at least the commentary, and yeah, it wasn't very good. In fact, I've been having some problems with Audacity lately, but in this episode, well, if you haven't already noticed, this is actually post-commentary. But in this episode, we're actually going into the Haunted Mansion. And so what we're going to do first, we're going to go ahead and get an admission for 5,000 jewels or gold or whatever. And then we'll be able to enter. And so I won't be reading any of the dialogue, even though I would like to, because this is all post-commentary. But basically, what happened, all these people are trapped inside this haunted house. And there's no way out anymore. You can get in, but you can't get out. There's a bunch of ghosts roaming around, and yeah, our job is going to be to destroy all the ghosts and set everybody free. And so in order to do that, there's a really rather ingenious mechanic. Ghosts are weak against light, and these orbs, these blue orbs, they emit a certain light, and if you hit them with the light or the beams that come up from the orbs, they will be destroyed, which is that's a really cool mechanic, and I would consider this to be an extra level for the game, and it was a pretty good extra level in my opinion. And so here you can see that when we actually kill all the ghosts, the lights turn back on for that room. And there's two secret areas, one to the left and one to the far right. And there are these invisible platforms all over the place, and it took me a while to actually remember the pathing for this, because what I do a test run of the levels before I actually play them. And so it took me a while, but if I'm correct in remembering, it's just right where the statues are, or to the right of the statues. And so you get some sheet music and then the gems. And sorry if it kind of seems like I have no idea what I'm talking about. I actually played this level like a month ago, and it's finally up to that point in my recording schedule to go ahead and edit this and figure out everything. And so I realized this morning, it's about almost 8 o'clock at night now, I realized that this morning that the file was somehow corrupted during the playback or during the recording. I think what happened was I got disconnected on my mic, which then reset my settings to the on the system recording, yeah, the actual laptop mic, which is complete crap. So here I am doing post commentary, and of course if I was actually smart, I would just approach it from the other side, but you know, whatever. Ghosts have no form, so you pass right through them if you hit them, and so that's what really makes doing the whole jumping downward attack kind of useless. You can jump, you can do the downward jump on the actual orbs and they'll bounce up, but you can't hit the ghosts and expect anything. Anyways, the last ghost in that area was in the secret underneath that platform, and so I don't think there's anything. Yep, there we go. Me being smart. Oh, I can't remember if there was anything there. Nope, there's nothing there. And so, if I'm correct, there's only this episode, which is the interlude, in my opinion, the extra level, and then there's two more. I think I go all the way up to 13, and I think the 13th level, or the 13th episode, is going to be a little bit longer, about 30 minutes. So there's that to look forward to, actually. So basically there are 4 areas, and you need to destroy all the ghosts in all of the areas in order to take a shot at the boss. The boss comes at the end. He's actually in the center, or the foyer, as I would like to call, or the foyer, as some people call it, which is kind of weird. But and here we see those invisible platforms yet again. There's 2 of them, and you can kind of see where they are this time. I'm actually really glad that the paintings don't come to life like in Rogue Legacy. Oh man, has some pretty bad stories about that. But anyways, This is the final area that we need to get rid of the ghosts in. And the cool thing about the ghosts is they actually give you a purple gem, which is about 200 points, or 200 gold. And so each ghost gives you that. And here's the second secret area, which has more gems and some sheet music. And I think that is some type of meat, but I don't need it because I'm pro. Anyways, we're gonna take our orb, and then I remember that there's one right on the other side. Yeah, they actually do make it easy for you. And now that I watch this, I actually have all of the upgrades. I'm just missing one of the actual items, and I don't think I actually get it here. And I don't think I get it on this playthrough, but what it is, it's a coin that you put money into, and then you can either get something really good or something not good, or just nothing, rather. Here's the boss ghost. I think I called him Boo when I did the original audio recording for this, but you know what? We lost it. But he's pretty easy. He'll just kind of go around, and if you can actually do what I did and get caught up in the wall and hitting that at the same time, you can kind of cheese him a little bit, but he'll disappear and teleport all over the place. And yeah, at a certain point he'll start spawning some ghosts, which should be happening here, right here. And so you'll have to go ahead and get rid of the ghosts, and lest they attack you and all that. But overall, I actually really like this fight. It was very interesting. And here we have some doppelganger ghosts, and yeah, only the real one will take damage. If you attack the others, they'll just kinda poof away. Boom, boom, come on, man. And these little green guys, they deposit little shots that can hurt you. And when he kind of goes around in circles, I would just go ahead and get your invincibility amulet and just use it and start hitting away on the orb, because he'll just go right through you, probably at the same time as you hit the orb, and you'll deal some damage to him. But here we are in the last hit, boom, right there, and he is dead, not dead, but he is deader because he's already dead. And it turns all bright outside. Look at that. Sunny and birds. Surprisingly, it's February and it was like 70 degrees outside today. It was amazing. I just know that the kids are gonna give me hell for about that tomorrow. So we kind of did this, and the cool thing is she gives us some money back, I think. Not totally sure, but we'll see. And we'll go ahead and leave. And that's all I do for this episode. So this is a rather short episode. This is the interlude. The next episode we'll go to the Tower of Fate, the entrance. But I think the last thing I'll do here is actually return the sheet music to Bard. Hey, I actually remembered his name. That's pretty cool. I think it's Bard. Let's see. Is it Bard? Yeah, it was Bard. So that'll be 1,000 gold. And at this point, I have no need for gold anymore. It's just a score for me. And at the end of the game, we'll see our total outcome and score and all that. But yeah, that's totally gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and check the description down below for my Facebook and Twitter information, and check the annotations at the end for the series playlist. Also, leave a comment down below and give this video a big like.